Change protesters say they have deep remorse for disrupting family holiday plans, but they are going to shut down Heathrow. Well, so far, they haven't succeeded. Around 20 demonstrators were moved this morning after trying to lie down in the road at the entrance to the airport. Well, in a moment, we'll speak to our reporter, Helen Smith, who's at Oxford Circus in central London, where another demonstration is taking place. But first of all, let's turn our attention to Sally Lockwood, who is at Heathrow this morning. So far, those attempts, Sally, have been thwarted.
That's right. After that warning yesterday that the busiest airport in Europe would be closed down on the busiest travel day of the year so far, that hasn't happened. This is the extent of the protest so far.
Extinction! Rebellion! Extinction! Rebellion! Extinction!
So at the moment we just have a group of young people. They're all teenagers, and they have been here since around 7 o'clock this morning. Many of them stayed at the tent site in Marble Arch last night, and they travelled out here to Heathrow, where they've been protesting since. Now, they did try to close this road behind us, leading to two of the terminals. They tried to close that, but were moved onto the pavement by police this morning, who of course were prepared for these protests today, and they've just been moved in to the shade by airport staff as well. While there aren't many of them here, they say the importance is that their message gets across. Here's what a few of them said to me a little earlier on.
I've told you I'm here out of love and out of fear, and from that comes courage, and that's why I'm here, that's why I'm here.
It's about the message that we're trying to send, and that is that we are very possibly the last generation, and that our futures have been stolen. The lives that we thought we would be able to lead have been taken from us.
Now, this youth group want to be distinguished as separate from the other protesters in central London that we've seen successfully protesting throughout the week, taking over several areas of central London. But there was a WhatsApp message that was leaked yesterday that went to all of those protesters, apparently an estimated 80,000 on their mailing list, with clear directions and instructions to come and bring the protest to Heathrow today, to bring Heathrow to a standstill on Good Friday, a huge day for travel, the busiest day for travel so far this year. We're expecting nearly 250,000 passengers to fly in and out of Heathrow today. But of course, the police have been prepared for this. If you have a look over here, there are tow trucks and police vehicles behind them. That was in the event that anything would be brought here and potentially nailed to the ground, like we saw in Oxford Circus this week. And of course, we've heard that the Met have got more than 1,000 officers on duty. Leave has been cancelled. Some of them are working extended shifts to try to prevent this threat of disruption at Heathrow over the bank holiday weekend. Of course, the protesters have received a lot of sympathy and support in many ways from the public this week, but there was a concern that they wouldn't necessarily recruit that much in the way of support were they to bring Heathrow to a shutdown today on the busiest travel day of the year so far. And it seems that those protesters in central London have not brought their protest to Heathrow today, as was expected. Just this small group of youth protesters so far.
OK, Sally, thanks very much.